Before we share with you our favorite books and favorite types of books, I want to ask, how did you, Ika, start this habit of reading?
I start my habit with reading comics books. So I suka Japanese comic books, which we call it manga. So I suka, first I read that, and then after that I start baca Harry Potter. So I ingat lagi Harry Potter tu I jumpa dekat dalam library and it's not in English.
Melayu.
Dalam bahasa Melayu. I tak ada this exposure yang Harry Potter is a series, I tak ada. So bila I baca buku tu, and then bila I dah habis baca buku tu, I baru discover it's a series. So I kena cari kat dalam library. So start tu I suka baca buku, I suka fiction. And then after that, this just macam when you like something, you spend time on it.
Yeah.
So you keep reading. So you, Mas, macam mana you start?
Like, my whole family encourages reading. Kalau bagi hadiah kat orang, kita belikan buku, like storybooks. Kita rasa dapat macam duit, allowance kan, tiap minggu kita dapat duit. Katakanlah kalau I beli buku, I dapat duit lebih. Selalu atuk nenek I lah cakap, if you want to buy books, like I'll give you more money.
Aku tu jadi sepupu you.
Tapi kena tunjuk kat dia lah, macam I bought this book, this is the book. Tak boleh lah macam nak duit nak beli buku tapi kau beli kan. Tak boleh lah macam tu. Speaking of Harry Potter, my grandmother, dia macam satu hari tu, she was just like, Almas, I bought this book because I heard it's all, it's all the rage right now, like everyone's reading it. I tak tahu,
and I have to buy my own.
I tak tahu. I mean, I know Harry Potter. I heard of the movie. I think the movie, I watched the movie before I read the book. Sebab honestly, I tak faham buku dia pasal apa. I mean, I guess the words, the vocabulary. But yeah, my grandmother was like, here's Harry Potter because I heard everyone's reading it. But so I macam, okay. Tapi I baca literally like my buku sebelah, kamus kat sebelah tau. So I tak faham, serious. Like my comprehension level was very poor.
Okay.
And the thing about my family is they don't really mind beli buku apa, as long as benda tu bahan bacaan. Basically that's how I start my reading habit. Usually because my family also sangat-sangat menggalakkan.
What kind of favorite genre that you are so into right now?
I used to read a lot of fiction, but now I like to read a lot of biographies. I feel it's more relatable kalau baca autobiographies or biographies or stories based on real people. Yeah, so then I feel like they would have more real stories to share.
And then you can relate it to yourself.
Yeah, relate it, and also macam I rasa macam I boleh belajar daripada dia, macam okay, dia buat macam ni, or maybe I boleh apply juga. What kind of genres do you like to read?
Okay, so when I was kids, I suka comics. So you know how comics punya genre, most of it is love story. Most of it is love story, and then it's Japanese style. So you can imagine diorang punya cerita. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, and then sometimes macam ada super strength semua, and then I fell in love with Harry Potter. Sejak tu I suka genre macam magical, what we
fantasy,
call it? Fantasy genre. Okay, so sebab tu I ada 2 collection ni. I ada Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. So I suka sangat cerita dia. So and then after that I start baca non-fiction. Macam like dia macam educational sikit lah buku tu. Before this I ambil asas sentiasa. So I need to improve my vocabulary semua, kan, semua. So I kena belajar new words every day tau. So I senang lah nak gunakan kan. So that's why I suka buku yang macam educational. I'm not from a background yang senang ada duit. So one way yang buat I stop minta buku, when my dad buy me a dictionary, English dictionary, then I baca.
Okay.
Like literally I baca from the first page till the end. So I dapat perkataan-perkataan macam, ni maksud dia benda ni. So that's macam tu lah juga I practice my English. Sebab tu juga, because during that time waktu sekolah rendah tu, I suka tengok this Korean drama semua tau. And then masa tu Korean are not very accepted.
Dia tak popular
macam sekarang. So macam masa dulu kalau nak tengok K-drama, you kena pergi tengok channel macam, sebab kita orang kat Johor, so I dapat channel Singapore. So I tengok channel Singapore, dia ada 2 subtitle je. Subtitle bahasa Cina dan subtitle bahasa Inggeris. So if you don't understand the English word, so you tak boleh faham apa jadi. Sebab tu lah I read the dictionary. I ingat lagi waktu tu I tengok TV sampai ada dictionary kat sebelah.
Macam dengan Harry Potter.
Because I don't understand the words. So macam bila because kat buku the words tak bergerak kan. Kan kat TV you have to take note
baca. Oh my god.
I baca dan I take note the words yang I tak faham.
And then I siap kau.
And then that's the phase yang I into English lah. Memang I belajar teruk gila lah. And then tapi benda tu juga buat I rasa macam bukan nak bangga lah, but that the things happen for a reason kan. Sebab tu I sekarang okay sikit lah English. Okay sikit.
It reminded me of this tweet masa Parasite menang Oscar. Like you see Ika's effort nak faham, you know, this Korean movie, in the subtitles were in Chinese or in English. So macam dia gigih tu nak like belajar or understand the whole show. Like,
and then during that time I was 12, 13.
Yeah. Ni macam ada orang tu I baca yang I think most of you have seen it kot. Yang dia macam I don't understand, like dia penat. Macam sis,
where's your effort? Bila I dah masuk sekolah menengah, I start baca buku-buku. I still lagi baca buku-buku macam love story. So masa tu during, you know, high school kan, it's a year where you read all these romance books.
And I think that's how you discover like your genres, because like you start somewhere and then you're like you evolve,
you build,
you grow,
you grow through it. Because macam I lepas I baca romance, and then at some point you akan rasa macam I have it enough. Dah cukup buku romance ni. You know, like macam
that's true.
You just like okay cukup, I need to move on to another genre. So lepas tu I start baca self-help. So sekarang ni I'm into self-help gila-gila lah. Macam I banyak buku. We both are. As much as I read autobiographies and biographies, I also think that these people read certain books as well, which are, you know, coincidentally some of them are self-help. So I'm macam dia pun baca buku tu, so maybe I should read it. Maybe, you know, I could learn something from that book as well. I suka macam buku psychology, you know, like how this thing works, how your brain works, why you do this. I suka buku macam tu because it macam mana nak cakap, dia macam buat you rasa nak baca tau. Macam you punya curiosity tu macam kenapa kita tidur, for example.
Ika is actually a very curious person. Sampai macam semua Netflix documentaries kan, semua dia dah tengok tau. And macam Almaz, you kena tengok cerita ni, you kena tengok documentary dia cakap pasal ni, cakap pasal macam okay. But then some are really good tau. Macam the explain series.
Yeah, the explain series is very good. You guys kena tengok, serious. Dan lagi Mind Explain, please tengok. Moving on, Almaz, banyak-banyak buku yang baca lah kan. Who's your favourite author?
I don't have a favourite author right now. I was big on Matt Cabot, macam semua buku dia baca. And then I was big on Nicholas Sparks. Okay, itulah my love romance phase. I memang banyak gila baca buku. Macam I tahu macam I suka this author. So like Matt Cabot, Nicholas Sparks. But now I really don't have a favourite author. No, I just read any books that I like lah. I don't really have a favourite one.
So macam I juga, I just macam before this lah, just for the sake of to make that person done with me. Kalau diorang tanya I macam J.K. Rowling dah. But then actually I don't have favourite author. More like macam I just say macam if I find that book interesting, I baca.
Yeah, macam I ikut genre buku. I macam I rasa buku tu menarik. Buku ni macam best je, I ambil. Tak kisahlah siapa tulis, I tak ada.
Because sometimes for me lah, macam ada setengah author tu, ada setengah buku dia best, tapi yang lain macam exactly. Into my, macam I tak suka that kind of book.
For me, kan I was big on Nicholas Sparks kan. Tapi kan lama-lama you dah nampak pattern dia tau. Macam dalam cerita dia mesti ada orang bercinta, ada orang mati, ada orang sakit tau. Tapi orang yang bercinta tu tak semestinya mati, dan orang yang mati tu tak semestinya orang yang sakit tu. So macam I see a pattern. Like you said lah, macam you just finish, you just get over the genre dah. Macam move on lah, carilah buku yang menarik. I akan just pick a random book. Kalau I suka, then I baca author tu, or I can follow, I ikut genre tu.
Macam tu juga you guys discover what type of books that you like to read. Sebab based on macam first book, okay, and then nak move on to another book, you biasanya macam I can search the author, what type of book yang dia ada.
Yeah. So
kalau I rasa macam synopsis dia best, I beli. So based on that book, nanti kalau kita Google, dia akan ada macam some people also search for this. Like you can view kat situ lah. Okay, speaking of author semua kan, what is your favourite book?
Okay, I suka cakap semua ni. Okay, so, because I have a few favourite books yang I suka gila, I boleh baca banyak-banyak kali. So among them, so this is my favourite book, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. So I thought I'd cakap macam mana, maybe we'll do like a review of this book soon. I'm not gonna like spoil too much about it. Tapi dia macam
kesayangan.
I suka sangat. And then like, okay, spoiler lah. Eleanor had written him a letter. It was a postcard, just 3 words long. Apa 3 words tu? I love you, I miss you, I need you, wish. No, tak boleh. That's more than 3. I tak tahu. But like, the possibilities are endless. I suka sangat buku ni. I suka. Another one is The Joy Luck Club.
Joy Luck.
Yeah. So Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan. So she's a Chinese American. So dia ada movie, we tengok movie je lah. Tapi
You're not encouraging to read at all.
okay, so these people from China, I guess during the time where like they would all migrate to America, so it was all like trying to fit in American society but still following the traditions lah. So yeah, and then bila dah ada anak pun, it's like always trying to find their identity like as Asian Americans. So it's actually really really interesting. Tapi dia macam dia banyak like Chinese values. So bila I baca buku tu, macam I nampak, because my grandmother, she's half Chinese. So my grandmother macam apa yang I baca dalam buku tu, macam nenek I pun ada that ciri-ciri. So I macam
relatable lah.
I suka gila buku tu. So that's among my favorite books lah. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, The Joy Luck Club, Amy Tan. A few others I can't think of, but these are the 2 books that I can read again and again and like never get bored. So what are your favorite books?
Kalau macam this one, R.J. Palacio. I'm so sorry kalau salah pronounce, but I suka gila buku ni. Like I can read it banyak kali. You know how when you are trying to fit in but you are not born to fit in. He has a disability. He's normal. He's just the appearance is a bit different from others lah. So
tapi he was born with it kan?
He was born with it. Nothing happened to him. It's just he was born with it. So cerita ni I suka sangat sebab masa I discover this book, during that time masa tu I still searching for my identity. Basically what I like is this sentence here. You can't blend in when you were born to stand out. So why would you try to fit in when you're not supposed to fit in? So buku ni buat I rasa macam like I discover my own identity. You know, it's okay to be yourself. So I suka gila buku ni. Like I sayang gila sebab tu I ada dia punya.
Oh, there's a sequel eh?
Yeah. Basically Augie and Me ni cerita pasal kawan-kawan dia, kawan Augustus ni, kawan Augie ni, like what apa yang dia rasa
kawan dengan
Augie, like what do they really feel like. Not everyone boleh jumpa this kind of person. Macam you takkan jumpa orang yang disability macam ni kat mana-mana tau. So it's a privilege for me lah. It's a privilege because you can learn from them. So basically buku ni pun best sebab dia cerita bila the 3 character ni jumpa ni, and then what happened to their life after what happened in the school semua. So it's very they have a good value lah.
It's very eye-opening.
Eye-opening, yes.
Sometimes we don't realize that different people live in a different environment than us. Different people have different skills, different experiences, different stories to tell. So one way of opening up your bubble is to learn about them through books.
There's another way to get experience.
Yeah. Of course, nothing beats first-hand experience, but how are you going to know that a different world exists if you don't start reading about them? My next question is, where do you usually buy books?
I just kalau I masuk mall, the first thing I pergi is bookstore. Tak kisahlah MPH ke, Popular ke, any bookstore, I akan masuk and then I tengok ada tak buku yang I suka. So kalau tak ada buku yang I suka, I akan pergi kat bahagian promotion. Tapi biasanya kalau dekat Popular tak banyak buku yang rare lah. I want to say rare.
Yeah, they macam have like bestsellers.
Dia macam bestseller yang popular punya buku. You know, macam ramai orang baca punya buku lah. Tapi kalau macam kat MPH, kalau you pergi dekat section yang promotion, sometimes you can surprise yourself. So ada je buku yang macam, oh I tak pernah dengar author ni, I tak pernah dengar tajuk ni. But then bila you dah baca buku tu, well actually it's a good book. Tahu. That's the thing I suka. I tak suka beli kat tempat yang macam very
mainstream.
Mainstream punya tempat, because mainstream punya buku usually macam semua orang baca. Bila mainstream macam banyak spoiler tau. You dah tahu this happen,
that's
you know.
true.
So bila you baca buku yang macam tak ramai orang baca, so you macam ada buku macam ni, ada buku macam ni, you know. Lagi macam buat you rasa seronok baca buku tu.
Okay, my favourite place is Kinokuniya. Okay,
Of course.
Dah.
Situ tempat tu semua buku ada, excuse me.
I tak pernah tak beli buku kat Kinokuniya tu. Faham tak? Damn, Kinokuniya. The reason why I like Kinokuniya is that I can find any books there. Macam cakap je nak buku apa, macam mesti ada. Tapi I personally like to read second hand books. I tak tahu kalau kat Johor tak banyak
I don't know.
The second hand bookstore at Danang City Mall, you can do book rentals. You can buy a book for RM35, but once you finish reading it, you can return the book and they will give you back RM30. So you just spend like RM5 lah for the book. But I think you can only rent the book for 2 weeks. Macam tu ada masa lah.
More than 2 weeks?
Kalau more than 2 weeks tak boleh. So macam burn lah RM35 tu, you kira beli lah buku tu. So dia second hand books kan. So buku yang mainstream tak semestinya ada lah. But I think if you love books, you just like find any hidden treasures in these kind of second hand bookstores, and you know,
that's the beauty of this store lah. Macam kadang-kadang buku dia tu tak cantik pun, dia punya cover tak cantik pun, but then the story inside tu best gila.
That's
tu yang I suka pasal buku-buku yang dekat second hand store, buku-buku yang promotion, buku yang murah ni tau.
So dia tak laku, tapi macam tak semestinya buku tak best. And people always think that books are expensive, and admittedly lah, books are expensive.
Actually,
but there are a lot of ways to not spend so much on books. So among them will be second-hand bookstores.
And then you can go to library.
You can go to library.
And then tak pun paling murah sekarang ni dah ada e-book, so you can buy it for like, contoh kalau physical book dalam 30 something, tapi dalam kalau you nak beli dia punya e-books baru dalam RM7, murah sikit tau.
Now there's even online libraries.
Online.
I'll probably share some links that I know you can find online libraries. Sebab macam the online libraries, some of them are connected to like other libraries as well. Yeah, some books you have to queue lah. You have to wait for the book to be available because someone else is currently borrowing it. But literally no excuse lah for you to not read, because you can always find online resources. But I understand that for people like me and Ika, we love books. We love the smell of books.
Ada lagi satu yang I suka pasal physical book, because physical books ni dia macam you have like you bond tau dengan you punya buku. I don't know how to explain it, but you bond dengan buku you tau. So that's why I macam sebab tu I jaga sangat, sayang dengan buku macam physical book ni.
For me, I always say that books are investment. They're not a waste of money or a waste of time.
Untuk your, I want to say like your character, educational purposes pun boleh. If you read enough, sama je dengan orang yang belajar dengan orang tak belajar.
That's true. I open my world view more from books.
So you can be, I don't want to say a better person, but
can learn to be a better person.
And also like bila you baca, you learn to understand people more.
Yeah, empathy. I think that's one of the proven benefits of reading. You learn empathy.
Yes.
So I guess that's all from us. So see you in our next video.
Bye.